With classics addressed the last time, what's in store this week? From Aerosoft, PMDG, Fly-by-Wire to Obex to our own Asobo, there's been a lot going on. Let's find out, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, another week with a roar of updates from different studios trying to up the game in the sim. We welcome you back. If this is your first visit, quite often do we cover the pulse in the world of flight simming. So hit that subscribe button for future releases. From the marketplace that brings you a fresh set of add-ons to the studios of Asobo with their busy schedules on how more they can improve the sim, the events section with their usual gang at the Bahamas, an interesting kind of freeware that takes you soaring through the skies. It's gonna be interesting. Let's cover them all. It's been raining add-ons ever since January this year. Do we get tired of the marketplace? Absolutely not. It gets interesting by the day. With the commencement of beta testing, the lot of PMDG have been fine-tuning the aircraft a tad bit more. Heads-up guidance systems, adjustments all over the model, TCAS testing, texturing, plus hardware compatibility, and a lot more. It's ideal for the gang to take their time as we hope for a better finished product. Right now at the sim, there are just a handful of airlines from third parties, and this isn't about PMDG, rather Aerosoft. A line of Airbuses are in plans beginning from the A330. In fact, they're redefining their vision on how more realistic developments can be in future projects. The type of engines are one option, with the limitation of a Rolls-Royce engine being on the table, which led to somewhat of a criticism when they announced it. With the A330 in plans comes in the pair of A318, the A319 or the pair of A320 and A321. These are a popular set of aircraft based on commercial interest, considering previous platforms like Prepare 3D which have proven to be effective, and that's their line of thought. The plans of the Airbus A350 and the A380 wouldn't be on the table as of now, and there are various reasons on the exclusion of this. Three great models have reached the marketplace, from the Scottish Aviation Bulldog, Cessna L19 and the BN2 Islander. From the studios of Black Box Simulation comes in another interesting model, which is the BN2A Trislander. If you've been familiar with the BN2 Islander, really won't make much of a difference with this model. The concept is based off the aircraft with the additional third engine in the back plus the longer fuselage. Not sure if this can be called interesting or a strange fuselage. Any different model can always be welcoming and a thrill to try them to see how aviation has evolved. Towards the beloved fly-by-wire, the next turning point would be the improvement of warning systems. I mean, this is a truly fascinating project with fly-by-wire. Hundreds of people working with different experiences release a useful update very often. The detail in simulating this aircraft is extraordinary, and with Phoenix that's been on the plans for the A320 being a competition for pairware, the team doesn't really care much on what they plan to bring. Several systems are researched and more work has been ongoing, gathering more data, helping them a great deal on further improving the model. A lot of work is to be done on the FWS, Flight Warning System, something to be excited upon. Ground level speaking, there are some interesting airports, especially from the team of beautiful model of the world, the Lille Airport, bringing France more glory. Serving a lot more cargo than other airports, this can be a good stop for those long-haul flights. Cargo flights are so much fun, and this airport makes it the fourth busiest for cargo operations. While this could be one reason, with the level of detail and the performance the team claimed to be buttery smooth, certainly could be another reason to visit the airport. From the house of Obex comes another exciting pack. Soon to be released, the Landmarks Panama City pack. The power of engineering can't be enough on a project like this, and with a sim that details it, it's about time to do some VFR flying on all 5 locks of the Panama Canal. Highly modeled and detailed, historic buildings and monuments with a special focus on the canal areas from containers, oil and cruise terminals. Various static elements are to be found in relation to the scenery, like vessels which have been placed throughout the canals and the port areas, nearby bridges, custom landmarks, plus a detailed city pack of Panama that includes 60 detailed custom buildings. The entire area seemed to be revamped on this pack. We plan on reviewing this, so stay tuned by subscribing to us. By the way, did you update your GEForce drivers yet? Another brand new update is out as of 2 days ago with some performance improvements. A few extra FPS could make a difference, and with version 5.11.79, make sure to get the latest one. I'll leave the links right below in the description. Moving to Sobo, the next sim update has been experiencing beta testing. Last week we discussed on what propellers and planes can experience, from prop drags to be more refined, plus the hopeful introduction of helicopters, gliders and sailplanes to be official. What else can we hope for? Sim updates are more focused on improving the core system, and several factors are to be linked here. Other areas include accurately simulating prop wash scenarios where the force that's being generated behind a propeller, particularly on or before takeoff, plus flight, can be much more accurate. It's rather easier to implement these changes on the models instead of hard coding on parameters that could complicate things further. With the weather engine, it makes it more seamless for models to respond more accurately. Now, live weather has been an ongoing topic over the past several months. This is something to note. While meter data has been an exciting introduction, it sure came in with a set of challenges by itself. The current plans are to further refine this aspect and address in the next sim update. Now, hourly surface weather plays a key role in flight simming. With the way things are turning, it appears that live weather updates are synchronizing the number similar to the actual data, which could be referenced, plus giving us results sooner. That would be ideal in any given flight. Before we move to the events, a shout out to a few popular folks out here. UK's one and only Charlie McEwan, Norway's Pool Hall Shark, Forsek Sharkmister from the US, Manu Silverliner from France, India's Sushil Kumar Advani, and Australia's Bill Alexander. Quite some beautiful parts of the world, eh? Thank you, gentlemen. Towards the section of community events, the Bahamas trip continues with a gang of Aussie Group Flights team. Bring out those Kodiak 100s, Twin Otters, or any GA aircraft from your hangars. Now, part 1 was fun last week. There's more fun on part 2, guys. A float version would be ideal in this case, a generous amount of stops if you look at the plan here, plus a scenic part of the world. The event is tonight, the 18th of February, so mark your calendars, guys. With a link that can be found in the description below, you can find details on the Discord server, settings, flight plan, and a lot more. This week's Freeware sounds like fun. The OD Gliding and Soaring Club, LSOD in short. The scenery was introduced during World Update 4, which is France and Benelux. Now, the author has been kind enough to include more assets if you follow the link in the description. With custom 3D models plus great 2K PBR textures, it certainly can be fun. So big thanks to OD Scenery for this beautiful add-on. Plus, it's so much enjoyable with the Discus 2C, especially on those mesh terrains. This looks quite similar. I've been meaning to ask if you've ever tried the Discus 2C. A freeware at the sim and truly worth it. A Godfriend's production, by the way, and with this Soaring Club, this can be much more fun. The links for both the Gliding Club and the community events can be found right here in the description below. We hope you liked this video. Hit a like as it always matters to us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing as we bring you the latest. Until next time, take care and happy flying, folks.